Okay, I want to talk about something. I want to talk about something. Okay, so I just wanna lay it out. Okay, just wanna speak out for just for a while, Okay, so so in my group, WhatsApp group. Okay, so there's like four of us having conversation. Okay, we're talking about laptop with their specs, GPU, CPU, something over there, something about all tags, and then this is where things got a little bit out of hinge, especially from this one person. Okay, so first let's take person A first. Okay, so person A, he said, um, PC's RAM can be upgraded, right? So how about handphones? So he asked that question, right? And then this person B, okay? Now person B, this is the guy that he thinks he's in the right now. And he said, no, PC RAM can't be upgraded. Oh no, I mean HP RAM can't be upgraded, he said. And then, okay, so hold on. So he said no, right? Handphones RAM cannot be upgraded. And then he said ROM can. So person A, he asked, can handphone RAM can be upgraded? And then person B, he said, no, you can't. But ROM can't, he said. And then I asked, what's ROM? Person A also asked him, yeah, what's ROM? What the fuck is ROM in phones? Like, what are those? And then, I mean, I was curious, I've been a phone enthusiastic for what, 4 years now, 3 years. I like doing research on headphone specs, whether they're good or not, whether they fit my taste or not. So I asked him, what's ROM? Like, I have never heard of ROM before in phones. I mean, I've heard some in phones, but I never thought that it's that important. ROM, how, like, people don't use ROM anymore in phones community. No, they actually do. They don't mention ROM enough. ROM is not. So I was being curious right now. I'm not trying to fight him. I'm not trying to object him. I'm just asking some simple question. What's ROM? And then he said, do you know what he said? What ROM is in phones? He said space. The ones that has 128 GB, 256 GB, 512 GB, 1 TB. That's what he said. He said, oh, that's ROM. Those 128, 256, 512 GB, and 1 TB, those things that you find in phones, now that's ROM. That's ROM. He said it very, very smart about it. He talks like he is very educated in this phone tech thing. And then okay, so when I saw that text, he said, oh, ROM is actually space, 256 GB storage, 112 GB storage, 128 GB storage. That's ROM. And then when I read that, I was like, Was that right? Wasn't? Is that? Are you sure that's wrong? Are you sure that's wrong? And then I asked him. Then I texted in the group and I said, "Is it ROM like the phone's OS?" I asked him that because phone's ROM is OS. Is the OS. It's like if Xiaomi is MIUI, Honor is Magic UI, Samsung is One UI, Vivo is Fun Touch. Fun is the Fun Touch OS UI. I don't know. That's ROM or OS. Those are like the MIUI thing that I just said earlier. No, that's ROM. And then he tried to object me. He said, "No, that's not. That's." He answered my question when I answered it, that I asked, "Isn't ROM actually OS of the phone?" And then he said, "No, no, it's not." I mean, he only said here, "No, no," but he said it like he knows that he knows it. Like the way he just said no. Yeah, text just said no. It's like he said, it just shows that he's very educated in this field. He's very an expert in the phone speculation field. He said no, no isn't. And then he added another statement. I'll say statement, but he gave me another answer to my question, and he said, "No, that is actually the one that you said. That ROM, that the ROM is the OS. No, no, it's not ROM. It's the processor." He tried to add things up more. He said ROM is a processor. I'm like, what? Do you even know what OS is? At this point, I was like, should I even continue this conversation, you know? Like, at this point, he's not going anywhere. He is stuck at some point. He is not, his statement is not right. His answer is not right. He said, no, OS is actually the processor. This is the answer, and you should listen to it, because I am an expert in this field, and you should listen. And then he said again after that, he said, Snapdragon or MediaTek, etc. on the OS. He said, well, you're trying to say that OS is actually Snapdragon and MediaTek. Okay, now that's the correct answer. Okay, yeah, I did the research and this is the correct answer. Snapdragon and MediaTek and Exynos, those are all OS. What? He's clearly don't know what he's trying to say. He's saying as if I don't know it. He's giving me answers as if I am not educated in this. He thinks I don't know any of this. He must be thinking he must be thinking back then, oh, this guy doesn't know the answer. So he asked, right? So I'm gonna give an answer which he might not know is the correct answer. But I'm gonna give you an answer I'm gonna give him the answer that he will never know is actually a fake one, because I don't know the answer. But if I answer, this will look like I know it. So I'm gonna answer this question and act like I am an expert in this. And then I think that's what he's trying to show that in the text. I think that's what he's trying to apply. That's the word. Yeah. He's talking like, no, he said all this like he knows shit. The reason why I'm asking is because I just wanna make sure, like, is this guy saying, is this guy serious right now? And then I give a proof. Okay, I gave a proof. I sent a picture of from a link in from a link which has the specs of a Xiaomi 13T. I took this for an example, and then okay, hold on. Can I show you? It's not. It's not. Okay, here it is. As you can see, I send this as a proof. Okay, so you can clearly see here, this is in OS, and that shows Android 13 and MIUI over here. MIUI Pro. Okay, and MIUI. Now this chipset, now this is processor MediaTek. I show this as a proof. Bro. Hold on. Yeah, now this is OS. Now this is what he said. Oh, those MediaTek, those Snapdragon. Well, it's not. It was the processor or the chipset. OS is actually, now I said, like, isn't ROM the OS? Like, that's right, ROM is the MIUI, OS is the MIUI. But no, he said ROM is actually the chipset. ROM is actually this MediaTek and Snapdragon. And then, you know what he said? Do you know what he replied to that picture that I sent? He said, yeah, this is what you call a processor. I'm like, what? What? Excuse me. He said, yeah, this is what you call a processor. There's a, on the word processor, he put this processor. Yeah, this is what you call a processor. That's what he replied to that picture. What is he trying to say? Yeah, this is what you call a processor. I can show you the proof. What he said. Wait, here you go. Yeah, this. I mean, it's in Malay, but I translated all in English. I mean, all of these are in Malay, but you can see all. I mean, some maybe my Malay friends can understand. You can see this part. He said, yeah, yeah. He said, yeah. Ini yang kita panggil as processor. I mean, it's inverted, but Look what he put those slash, what do you call those thing on the processor. He's like mimicking me. He's like he 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 thinks that I don't know what I'm talking about. He thinks that I am not educated in this phone field, on this phone tech community. He thinks that I'm asking question because I don't know. Well, in reality, I'm asking question because I just want to know if he's serious or not. I just want to know if he's actually know. It doesn't mean if I ask that I don't know. I ask because I just want to make sure. I was giving a proof too. He said, "Yeah, this is what you call a processor." What is he trying to imply there? I don't understand. What do you mean? This is what you call a processor? What do you think? You saw this image, okay, and then you said, "Yeah, this is what you call the processor." What? Which is what you called? Oh, this is a processor. What? He doesn't even like. Look, that's his text. He said, "Yeah, this is what you call a processor." It's literally this big. Oh. Where's it blurry? Okay, it is. See? Like, what makes you say that this is a processor? He said, "Yeah, this is what you call processor." What? You didn't even like circle on it or something. He just said, "Oh, this is a processor." What are you trying to say? I don't understand. Now my other friend here says that, no, this is person C, okay? This is the first time he talks in this video. He said, if I'm not mistaken, most RAM, no, he's talking about RAM in most phones now. Um, the storage can be sacrificed for more RAM. That's what he said. Person C, okay. And then person B, he asked a question to that statement, that to what person C said. Now this is what he said to person C. He said, "Isn't RAM is for the internet? Isn't RAM is for the internet?" That's what he asked at person C. After person C said that RAM in most phones now can sacrifice some storage for more RAM. And then I said to him, to person B, I said, RAM is 8 GB, 12 GB. I said that RAM is 8 GB, 12 GB. I replied to the comment that he said, that he asked, "Isn't RAM is for internet?" I replied my text to that question. I said RAM is 8 GB, 12 GB. And then he replied, "Yeah, I know." "Yeah, I know." That's what he said. Okay, this is not the first time um, that he acts like he's the one, like he's the main character, like he's the, what do you call this? Like he is um, the right person. He's the correct person in the group. This is not the first time he acts like that. There was one time back then, we had a fight in WhatsApp group over something ridiculous. We made some jokes, actually, if I'm not mistaken. We made some jokes. It was person A and me. We were having jokes with that person C earlier. That I said, um, you were having jokes with something, I forgot. And then person C, he he cracked. He raged at us. He's trying to speak. I mean, he's trying to roast us in group. He's trying to roast us, both of us, person A and me. Person C was roasting us both. We were just making jokes, and then he's starting to get mad, talking like, "Oh, we don't have any friends. Oh, I'm not your friend. We're just online friends." That's what he said. And then he left the group. If I'm not mistaken, he left the group, and then one day he joined a bad group. And then he acts like nothing happened. I, I can't remember what the roast was. There was something that he said that hurts my, that that actually a, a bit too personal. That roast was personal, that I was actually mad. He was getting too personal with his roast, and I'm done. And then that's the time when we fought. Okay. I don't remember what the roast was, but it hurts my feelings a little bit because it's personal. And then the next day, I don't know, one day he just joined the group and acts like nothing happened. He acts innocent like nothing happened. Bro, I know those are just words. You got mad, I know, but you're getting too personal. You're roasting on something personal, something that is private for me. But you made it into a joke. You roast me. You make fun of me because of my personal lives, and I'm not. I'm not letting that slide. Who's letting that slide? It's personal. It hurts me a little bit because I never actually got into that kind of situation where people just talk about personal stuff on me. He don't just talks. He just roasted me. He just make fun of it. And the next day he just joined like nothing happened. He acts innocent. He acts like nothing happened. Me and person A was like, bro, is this guy good? Like, the last time he was very mad. He raged up, but now he acts like nothing happened. We had a conversation um, privately. We didn't talk it on a group. And keep in mind, the thing that I joked about before we got into a fight, I didn't get personal at all to him. No, not at all. We were talking about something, I forgot, but it doesn't include any personal stuff from him. I will never joke about something personal. Okay? He just cracked up and starts raging and starts roasting about my personal lives. It hurts because it's personal. It's understandable. I'm not letting that slide if it's personal. And then next day he just acts like nothing happened. Me and person A even talked about it privately. I haven't even met. I mean, we don't even go to school together with person A. I met him from the group. I've met him like 2 times. in real life we've hung out, and yet we act like we already a close friend, like we've talked about it back in private. Yeah, he's just very annoying. You know, if I continued the conversation earlier, I don't know what would happen. I just wanna make things right. Okay, I wanna have a debate. I want to correct him every statement that he said, but I know it's not gonna go well. I know so damn well it's not gonna go well. I made the right choice to stop talking and let him talk some bullshit. Yeah, that's the right that's the right path. Yeah. If you ask me what to describe this guy talks about sex almost all day in the group. He's like, oh my god, he's he's very into this anime characters. He will say something very dirty, very perverted stuff in the group all day, all day. Okay. He talks about sex. He talks about some dirty stuff. Yeah, there's some dirty stuff. It's like that's what he does. That's what he talks all day. What? He's the kind of person when they only talk when they need you. That's what he is. And he's very annoying. He's always talks about animes, about girls, about sex. He always talks. It's hard to appreciate cute and adorable things when it doesn't come to anime stuff. When it comes just to cats, some animals. It's just hard to have a conversation of, oh, that kid is cute. You can't have him in a conversation. He will say some dirty stuff about that cat. I'm so uncomfortable. He just make everything dirty. I'm sure you have that one friend. I don't even get it. Like, how do you guys even friends with someone like that? Always talks about dirty stuff. I know they're funny. I know they're popular and cool. But is it healthy? No. It's not a healthy friendship for someone who always acts like that all day. I have a few friends, but I don't consider them close friends. I consider them just to be friends. They're not close, but they're just friends. Yeah. So this dude, he just plays game all day. I mean, I play game all day, but that's the thing. That's what he's always shared me. He also likes attention. I made a video about it. He likes attention a lot. And that's one of the things about how annoying he is. And, his profile picture is always about anime and all. He rarely. Oh yeah, he always lies. That's what I realized. Recently, he says that he tries to get a job, but he got rejected a lot in some fields, and I find that to be a lie. It's hard to believe him. It's hard because this guy didn't even show the pictures of his CV. He only show it by texting, like, oh guys, I just tried I just had an interview with this shop, but it failed. I got rejected. Oh, I went to here, but I got rejected again, guys. Oh my god, well, I'm having a bad luck today. It just text. It's hard to believe, you know. Before that, he also said something that's just very hard for me to believe. He said that I swear he said something that make me very hard to believe in. I forgot what it was, but there's a reason why. There's a reason why I just don't trust him at all. Oh yeah, whenever there's a hangout, whenever we plan a hangout, he always gives he always give a very what call this, a very pussy reason. You know what he said? Oh, I don't have enough money, guys. Oh, guys, I'm busy. I can't hang out with y'all. I'm busy. And then, oh gosh, I don't have a transport. I'm busy. Bro, we've planned this hangout like a lot of times now, and often he doesn't come out. Okay, you believe that? That's one of the red flags. What else did he say? Oh my god, there's so much. I can't really think about right now. I mean, I can tell you soon enough if I remember. Oh yeah, he once left the group before all levels, like 6 months before the all levels, 7 months. It was like first year of the 2023. He said, "Oh guys, I'm leaving this group because I'm gonna focus on all levels." And you know what I see on his status, on his WhatsApp status? He's posts about how he sims for this waifu from this game. He said something. He always talks about games. He posts something, all of those in screenshots, animes in his status. He always posts them in his status. Mostly just waifus from games. He just says that how he just loves them, how he just sims for them, you know. And that's what I see in his status when he said, "I want to focus on all level. So guys, I'm just gonna leave this chat, and after all level, I'm gonna join in back." Okay, guys. That's one of the red flags too. I mean, I don't find the reason for you to leave the group because you want to stay focused for all levels, but I just find it very red flaggy. Why would I mean? There's no reason for you to leave the group. Just so you can focus on all levels. Like I know so damn well, leave or not leave the group, you will stay the same. You will still play video games. You will still watch anime. You would still simp for girls. And leaving or not, it wouldn't change things. But leaving the group just shows that they don't want an interaction from us. That's what I think. He left the group because he doesn't want to talk with us in the group. I think that's the only valid reason. Because, like, if he's in the group, it doesn't stop him from playing games and watch anime, and I said before. And then when he left, he still does the same thing. I can't find the reason why you left the group. Oh, it's distracting. Okay. Oh, it's distracting. So yeah, I'll leave the group. That's the reason. Just don't involve in the talks then. Don't involve in the conversation then. How is it gonna be a distraction? Just mute the group. There's no reason to leave. It's just one of the red flags, you know. And then after all level, he joined back. Yeah. So I'm not even surprised. I'm not even excited for him. I mean, the group does get quiet without him because person A always talks with him. He always starts the conversation in the group, but mostly it's me. I often post memes in there, and that's when they reply to the post and some conversation started. So he's not even like the spot the the spot like hot spot, no, the light spot. What do you call this? It's not. They're not even the main people in the group. Like if he's in or out in the group, it's the group is still the same. From not gonna lie. Yeah, he just red flags. I think the most obvious red flags is talking about sex and talking about girls 24/7 all day. I talk about girls. I mean, I joke around dirty stuff, but not every day. I don't talk about dirty stuff all day. I do jokes about it, but I don't do it every day. So yeah. Oh, it feels so good releasing those out. Ah, I just don't want to be with friends with him anymore. You know, I'm just gonna follow the flow of the river. I'm just gonna play along, act like I'm friends with him, while in reality I just I don't even want to talk with him. So yeah, that's about it. And this person B I've been talking about, his name is actually Anik. I forgot his name or his full name. But it was Anik. Yeah.